This story annoys me, but it is something that's going on when it comes to the coronavirus, which I'm not very happy about, but let's go ahead and talk about it. Making money on OnlyFans is a lot harder than you think. Look, listen, some people need to find a way to go ahead and do something online to get by. And the one thing we're going to notice is that from the 2008 recession going on to later, when people don't have a lot of jobs to go by, I feel bad for the women that have to go through and they have to resort to debauchery. They have to resort to, selling their bodies in order to get themselves to make ends meet. Think of it. You have single moms out there, women that are just in real despair. Not a lot, but there are quite a few. If they're not with significant others, they've been dating, and you know what? They're not able to go and take care of their bills. This becomes a tough spot for them. So now a lot of younger women, they don't know any better. They just see this and think this is a way to get by. And, desperate times calls for desperate measures sometimes. So let's go through the story from Vice. The coronavirus pandemic has led to a surge of adult content online, with OnlyFans and IsMyGirl offering laid-off workers the chance to make up for lost income. Wow, tell you what. So Cam will say it undermines your hustle. But here's the thing. Vice is not doing any justice by putting this piece out, by making it sound like it's a good thing. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't knock anybody for doing it, but to promote this as such, when we're only, 3 weeks really into this whole thing, to already put people into this point and to just make people go and feel like this is the next thing to go do, that's pitiful. I don't like the idea of seeing that happen, but here we are. Now, in the story, they talk about how there's one particular model named Taylor Stevens, 29-year-old cam model, used to work 40, 50 hours a week. Now she works about 80 hours, and her income has doubled. She uses OnlyFans, Snapchat, text messaging, Skype, and on her own website, connect with her clients. Sizable following with more than 211,000 followers on Twitter alone. So Taylor Stevens is the one on the right over here. Okay, I get it. Not my cup of tea. I like my girls a little bit thicker. What can I say? I get it. And honestly, enhanced doesn't do it for me either. I like natural. Okay, so she says that besides servicing more clients, this is what really this made me laugh. Besides servicing more clients, Stevens says her regulars are now asking to talk more to her than they used to. She says it believes it's because quarantines have taken a toll on everyone's mental health. We're like online naked therapists, she says. I do feel like I'm an essential service. Wow. Okay. So more stuff, more is being talked about. They said that this push where people are self-isolating and staying at home. So part of it might be also just to make money while they're at home. Maybe this is not something where the economy might find its way back in some way, some fashion, that maybe we'll see a chance for people to get their jobs back after being furloughed. We'll see what happens. The push undoubtedly has people dreaming up new ways to pass the time, and that's where sites like OnlyFans and IsMyGirl is targeting recently laid off workers. They'll start creating content online to make big bucks. Listen, let people let the horse find their water. But for you to go and promote this like this, that's pretty shady. But I guess I can't put it past what they would normally do here anyway. So they're doing it. That's their idea. So as veteran sex workers are increasingly frustrated about jokes about online sex work, the quip simultaneously stigmatize the industry and discredit the hustle required to run a successful business online. So Gwen Adora, a content creator, releases her site through OnlyFans and Pornhub. She jokes about online sex work, and she says, "I'm bored in quarantine, so I might as well start camming." And Adora is the one on the left. Not impressed with her hair either. She's kind of cute in the face, but the hair is good. But yeah, you can just tell somebody that's been in the work for a long time. I'd rather have someone that's not looking like that, in my own opinion anyway. So now moving along, I got to give you the stats of what's going on, where people are learning about how much is being made and how people are getting into this. I'm going to talk about that in a moment. But first of all, I got to tell you about kingofamazon.com. At this time right now where things are tough and people are looking to go ahead and get what they need delivered to them in a prompt, efficient time, and the grocery stores are packed, they go to the place that people know is very reliable when it comes to getting all of what you need in one shot. Amazon. And Amazon is still working. They're still moving and grooving, and they still have their things going on. So King of Podcast shops at kingofamazon.com. And kingofamazon.com is my special link to Amazon. That's just it. If you go through kingofamazon.com, you actually go ahead and anything you buy from Amazon, I get a percentage back in commission. It's like a sale. So I'm directing you to go to my site to go ahead and buy things from Amazon. It'll help out whatever content that I do. So I don't have to go to OnlyFans or is my boy out there? I don't know about that. Okay. Well, none of there's anything wrong with that, right? So here's what we got. OnlyFans, again, they've been encouraging. They've had a reported surge in new accounts with 60,000 new content creators across genres. The site is experiencing a 15% month-to-month growth, and new signups, including clients, has increased by 75% over the past few weeks. That's incredible. How quick people are just to go ahead and jump right on. It's not like people are just adopting TikTok. This is people looking to go ahead and put their bodies online and just show what they can in order to get a couple of bucks. It's an online strip club, basically. Cam girls. I never thought cam girls would be such an acceptable thing now, but OnlyFans is basically glorifying it. The thing is, they are making it where, we've been desensitized since 2005, 2006, when the old industry was still kind of in its prominence. Not so much anymore now because of the crackdown by the government. So 2256, 4452, these U.S. statutes that really cracked down on porn as in general. So the cam girls and all the things that were going on really kind of just went to the wayside. There's always been porn, but a lot more free, a lot more easy to get content. And these easy subscriptions makes it's Patreon for cam girls, for thoughts, for e-girls. It's unfortunate to see this, but, I get why girls are doing it, but I wish there was, it's not safe to do it this way. And honestly, like I would be much more relative to if I knew a girl and I was looking to go ahead and date her and she needed help. Like a friends with benefits kind of deal. I think that at some point when we get back to some kind of normalcy, I think that becomes something more of a common thing then. And I would hope that most women or any guys would also then opt out of OnlyFans or IsMyGirl, things like that, and just get out of that. Because I would want everybody to start feeling that they need to sexualize themselves online. That's not good for anybody. Not good for the world. Another one, a site called Strip Chat, double payouts to Italian models stuck in lockdown and offered incentives to new clients as a way to keep money in models' pockets. Now, Free Speech Coalition, by the way, when it comes to the porn industry in general, their nonprofit trade organization for the U.S. porn and entertainment industry, issued safety guidelines at the onset of the pandemic, but has since called a voluntary shutdown of all adult sets to curb the virus. Fan Central is a platform that connects models to clients. They have a contingency plan to support workers who experience a substantial income drop as a result. These are the kind of things people have to worry about. I mean, it does really concern me when I see this kind of thing going on. I don't like seeing this happening here, but what are you going to do, right? So Taylor Stevens says, it's ignorant to think that a lot of people think that OnlyFans is a quick fix. There's a million OnlyFans, so hold on to your fans. You have to deliver the best content. Well, that goes with any service. But I hope that I think most women will be subjected to this and they just feel like, well, this is the way to go. And as if it's acceptable. Like there should be some prudishness still in women out there, because I think some of the women that are going to do this, they're going to regret it. And I'd rather they be discreet than put themselves out there for everybody to see. Unless that's what you want to do, unless that was the industry you wanted to be in, and you felt like doing that, that's one thing. But to do that and regretting it after the fact is another thing.